A little bit of dangerous with his, he followed in with his head there, Hardy.
Yeah,
the referee decided to leave it alone, but there's no doubt he's noticed it.
Left eye swelling a bit too of Hardy.
Anything but solid punches from Hardy are a waste of time at this point because Ingle is on a roll.
Keep it tidy, the referee's saying there. You could see that Ingle trying to shove Hardy off there.
Hardy just beginning to flap a little bit now, a little bit a ragged look about his work, just a little bit ragged.
Yeah, by his standards, it certainly showed. I think he's genuinely surprised that this fellow's got up to his overdrive almost, Ingle now. And Hardy looked as though he might start getting in command early on. Well, it's living up to its reputation, and we've all thought it must be a cracking contest, and it is.
Ingle timing the jab well as well now, that's giving Hardy added problems. Facial damage and the sheer momentum now of Ingle's attacks giving him problems. If Hardy can't hurt him, Reg, if Hardy can't hurt him, he's in serious trouble. Because he is really rolling now.
Yeah, it's swelling a bit there. The corner man there, Paddy Byrne, has got to work hard. He's in the ring already as Hardy gets back to the corner. He's carried a couple of swab sticks there. And this is where many a fight has been won and lost in the corner. Rather surprised when I read somewhere that Nazim Hamid said he doesn't need advice in the corner. I'm afraid as he goes along, he just may well do. So that's the eye they're working on there, and get that swelling away is going to be a bit of a problem. They come out with around 6. Trainer Riverton there is saying this is what you've got to do. They've obviously got a set game plan. He's ready for work. So round 6 of this scheduled 12, of course.
Hardy has to come forward, Reg. If he doesn't start coming forward or try to come forward, I can't see him turning this back around again.
Good job there's a strong referee in there tonight, Jim. There's your scorecard, Jim.
Yep, still fairly close at the moment. You can see only one round in it. Hardy's early work, I thought, was the classier punches, but really the fortune has swung in Ingle's favour. Although just as I'm speaking, Hardy getting himself back together again. But he's got to come forward with his shots. Can't back off.
A huge fan club of Ingle's there. They signal every successful punch. Great value for money champion Ingle, and as you say,
well, they're both champions, remember, Reg, at this moment,
right.
They're both champions.
And he's come through a few melting pots in his time as well, isn't he, Billy Hardy?
Ingle standing off slightly here, Reg. He's trying to feint Hardy into mistakes. He's not rolling over him as he was in the previous round. That heads again, yep. I mean, there's a lot of intentional butting going on here, Reg.
That's the first time he's really jabbed Hardy's head back with that left hand there, Ingle.
Sharper look from Ingle now than Hardy. Ingle just looking that little bit sharper in everything he does. Punches landing so cleanly.
Incredibly fit lad, isn't he, Ingle?
I mean, he's putting a little bit more thought into what he's doing. He's not just rolling. The previous round, he just used his own momentum to keep himself going, but he's thinking more, and that's working as well. Lovely right hand, bang on the chin. Yep, Hardy really struggling here, Reg.
See, the thing is, you can never get Ingle down. I think he's only been taken one count in his career, not the full count either. Came back to win. 20 on the spin now, 14 stopped or knocked out.
That little phrase, Reg, is a young man's game. It keeps coming back to haunt you, doesn't it? It's just the pace that Ingle can work at.
So he's satisfied with his work there. So back to the studio then to somebody also did quite well at this weight, Barry McGuigan.
Yeah, Reggie, it's a great fight. It's turning out to be what I thought it was going to be. A real battle between these two guys. And I think Ingle's beginning to stamp his authority. In the first 3 rounds, it really was a very close one where they were trying to find out which one was going to take control. Ingle, as I say, quickly stamped his authority, and he's now beginning to sit down on his punches. And every punch this round has been a single powerful shot, snapping Hardy's head back, right hands, left jabs, and he's now just sitting down on his punches and really beginning to punch with real power and precision. So I think that's the way the fight's going to go now, with Ingle gradually grinding him down.
So there it is, you see Steve Pollard saying, "You're all right, son." Round 7. And Jim White and I now have got Ingle just slightly ahead. Let's have a look at it again at Jim's unofficial. There it is. He's had 3 good rounds on the turn there now, Ingle. Very impressed with Hardy at the start, but now just got him out of that rhythm a bit by this sheer ferocity of Ingle's fighting. He did this when we first saw him in a championship fight with Colin McMillan, who knows a bit about the boxing game. He'd been world champion.
Still a proud champion, Hardy there,
isn't he? Just the show of grit there is tremendous. He's trying to stand there and say, okay, whatever happens here, you're not going to get it the easy way.
I'm noticing that Ingle becoming a little bit smarter, not doing quite so much in the first minute of the round. He did that in the previous round and then got rolling as the round progressed. And any doubts, that usually sways the referee in your favour. So he hasn't done a lot in the first minute. See if he warms up again.
Just trying to steady themselves a little bit here, Jim, after that ferocious pace. But a bit more pot shotting, isn't it?
Yeah, but I would say, I mean, Ingle, he's the one who decides the pace of the fight. I think he should keep that pace going, but he's doing it again. He's raising the pace as we get into the second half of the round. But by his standards, a low work rate in this round.
Minute to go in the 7th. Almost ignores the punches. He can't be impervious to punishment altogether, Ingle, but
well, he's dropped
kind of wades his way through.
Yeah, but he's dropped the pace here. He's not getting the punches off the way he should be doing. We're almost in the last half minute of this round, and really it hasn't made an impression. He's allowed Hardy too much space. Not a great round by the standards of the rest of the fight, but he's allowing Hardy back into the action again. Ingle still looks the boss as far as the round goes, but he's not winning it, Reg. He's not throwing enough punches.
So we'll have a quick breather there in this. Let's have a look at Crawford Ashley in the dressing room, waiting to come up for the European Light Heavyweight Championship. It's been vacated. Man has had 30 fights, been British and Commonwealth champion and European champion, and he's up against the Frenchman from Zaire, Sylvugandi. I'm having trouble saying it with so much excitement. I look forward to that at light heavyweight coming up soon. And let's go back to the action then. Well, there you are. That's hard night's work for the corner man as well as for the boxer there. And the final look at the stats. The punches thrown and landed, again in Ingle's favour. The 8th round coming up. And as I say, it's really lived up to its billing, this one. There's been a little bit of needle before the show, what they were going to do to each other. But I think they've now earned a bit of respect. So the camouflage man definitely hasn't gone into hiding at all.
More thoughtful than we expected from Ingle, not the all-out pace that we saw in the 6th round.
Trying to get all the evasive moves now, Hardy. Jabbed away well there, 2 or 3 good left-hand jabs while Ingle trying to make up his mind.
See, Ingle's giving him the room, Reg. See, he's standing off.
Started a better round for Hardy, Jim, this has.
Yep, but well, I just nicked him. I know the stats didn't seem to agree with me, but I thought he nicked the last round because Ingle, for 2 long spells, did nothing. He was coming forward, but not really capitalising. And to a lesser extent, he's doing that in this round. Not getting close there. 4 punches, none really landed in target. But the head landed, it seems.
Keep saying cut that head work out. It's more sort of diving and boring in with the head than deliberate battle at that stage, though.
But still, Ingle not applying the pressure we've come to expect from him.
He's reverting to a bit of experience in boxing here, Hardy.
Good job from Hardy.
Definitely a better round so far.
Yep, Ingle's given Hardy far too much space to work in, far too much time to get the punches off. That was better from Ingle.
Yeah, that reminded him he was still there, though, Ingle.
See, Ingle has the look as though he's the boss. Now that's better. That's the first time he's capitalised on the fact he's backing Hardy up.
Half a minute to go in round 8. European, Commonwealth, IBF Intercontinental featherweights.
Oh, lovely punch.
Right in front of me here. No, if he gets up, I'm sure his legs will buckle under him here. They will. The referee will stop it in the 8th round. Hardy began that round quite brilliantly. The game plan paid off there for Ingle. This man is a fighting machine, there's no doubt about it. And now he's pulled out the punch to go with it.
Well, Reg, in previous fights, I've said a couple of times it would be nice to see Ingle slow down and just to see if he can produce a bit more power in his punches. I was just in the middle of criticising him for dropping the pace, and he's come out with that punch. Lovely. So maybe that's a thought for the future. Slow down a little bit, pick the punches, and a bit more power in them, because that's all this little fellow needs.
Well, once he took that shot, Jim, the way he went down, although he tried to bravely get up, you knew that the legs wouldn't carry him up there. It was some bang. Let's have a look at the replay then.
Yeah, it was just the kind of punch. As soon as it's landed, you see the way the legs have sagged. You don't expect him to get up. And you know, if he gets up, he hasn't much more to offer. He sagged to the canvas. I mean, obviously feeling tired. It was a fair pace. Bang, there it goes. Just robbed him of everything he had left.
Yeah, he went down like a sack of coals there, didn't he? Certainly a great deal of excitement going on now as this, well, it's all sort of part of humiliation of the boxer. He boxed so well early on and all the grit in the world, Billy Hardy. Who knows, at 34, He just might decide now that maybe that's enough, having lost his European Championship.
You think his next fight might be with his hairdresser, Reg? What do you think?
Excited crowd there, mass support for Paul Ingle, the Yorkshire hunter. So that's 21 not out. Here's the decision, official of course, as if we didn't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes and 53 seconds of the 8th round. Referee Paul Thomas has stopped the contest. Your winner and the new European Featherweight Champion from the beautiful city of Scarborough, the Yorkshire Hunter, Paul Ingle. And sports fans, for a great champion, let's show your appreciation for a very great champion indeed. The pride of the North East, Billy Hardy.
Well, there's quite a jamboree going on in the corner there. And announcing that supervisor for the championship, John Morris, of the Boxing Water Control representing the European Union, is going to give Ingle the EBU belt. And there's a close-up of the new hairstyle. The camouflage paid off. But at least Billy Hardy's recovered and gave it his best shot. Didn't quite come up for him. In fact, quite an abrupt end, actually. They really love this fella from Scarborough, don't they? And they really are enjoying it there, and I don't blame them because he's such an exciting fighter. So when all the celebrations, there's a bit of a carnival going on in the ring there. Look at Adam Smith to talk to the new European champion.
Well, Paul Ingle, rather a lot of belts now, European champion, and what a shot to finish it.
Yeah, it was a good round. We've been working on the right hands, you know. We knew it would come, and we could see it was getting through in the odd rounds. Steve said start switching it to body, you know, it'll come back during the round. And it was a good shot. I mean, Billy said I couldn't hit. What was that? It wasn't a tickle, was it?
You said you were working on your power for this fight.
Yeah, we slowed it down a bit, and you know, it was no excuses. I mean, respect to Billy. It was a good performance off Billy. I knew it would be an hard fight, but I knew the stamina and the strength, and then I knew the power was coming because it was hurting my hands in training.
First 2 or 3 rounds a bit messy, difficult getting into your rhythm.
Yeah, I think we both respected each other so much. It was a messy fight to start off with, which you're going to get when you both want to win a European title. He wanted to keep on of it, and I wanted to rip it off him. So, you know, come round 8, that right hand was the shot. I ripped it off him.
And you felt you were well in control by that point?
Yeah, I mean, you know, respect to Billy. I mean, he gave it his shot. I was in control from round 1. I knew what I had to do. I knew later rounds, them hands were coming down, and that right hand was coming over.
Well done, 21 out of 21. Naz, well, what do you think?
You know, I want to defend this European title. That's why you get it. You want to defend it. I want to defend it. Go for Juan Medina. Then, you know, 3 fights. Bring on Naz. I'm ready for you. I'm still learning. Come on, Naz. Let's get it on in 3 more fights.
Yorkshire Hunter, fantastic night for you tonight.
Thank you very much, and thanks for everybody coming tonight. Appreciate it so much.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks. Cheers.